There we go. Those are for reading maps. Now, if you're reading a map in the dark, you're going to need a light. Obviously, if it's daylight, this doesn't apply. So, to read a map at night, red light will, if you are reading a map like this and you look up, you're not night blind from the white light. Red light does not cause night blindness. So you can read this map, as you can see, quite nicely. No problem at all. Plenty of light, especially if your eyes are accustomed to the dark because you've been in a nighttime environment for a while. I just came from the outside, so my eyes are not accustomed to the dark yet. But it works quite well. Now, as far as the flashing white and the flashing red, let me stand in front of the camera. Hang with me a minute here. Get the camera back up, pointing in the right direction here. It's a little crazy. Okay. I would believe that those would be for signaling, making yourself more visible in a situation where you wanted to be seen at night. And I believe that would work. I don't know how far away you could see this, but if you got your eye on it, it definitely would catch your attention. Other than that, I have no use for it. Okay, there's high and there's low. I don't see a lot of difference between high and low, but it makes quite a difference in the amount of time that the battery lasts on low compared to high. Okay, let's go back outside. If you plan on doing night hiking, I would recommend that you buy the biggest, longest lasting light you can get your hands on, because if you're going to night hike, the more light the better. On the other hand, if you're going to plan on getting to camp or to the shelter or your campsite, wherever that may be, before dark, you don't need that much of a light. And even just to set up a basic camp, you don't need a lot of light. Cooking doesn't require a lot of light, especially once your eyes get accustomed to the dark. And the red map reading light, I don't spend a lot of time in the middle of the night in the dark reading maps, but it could come in handy. But for no more often than I would do it, I probably could use a regular light and then wait for my eyes to get accustomed to the dark again. But if you were night hiking, I could see where a red light might come in real handy, especially on a moonlit night. So basically for me, I like to have enough illumination so I can be this far away from the pot and get the light to go down. Most lights, you have to tilt your head down or slide it down on your nose to get the light, but this one shines right directly down at the pot if you want it. It'll swivel anywhere. You can shine it right back in your own eyes if you want to, which I don't think would be that helpful. But I basically, when I get to camp, I'm a little stressed and I don't usually eat till quite a bit later in the evening. I usually wake up maybe 11, 12 o'clock, and we'll usually eat then. And so I do a lot of nighttime cooking. And for me, this is the rig. The fact that it weighs under an ounce is just gravy. I always carry a spare set of batteries which weigh virtually nothing, and they're cheap. And this light is also fairly low cost. I think it's around $20. So I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, stay well illuminated and try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.